Should we tee up Volk with Goggins?
Bro, I think you would handle it. Look, you jumped in the Lake Tahoe when you were scared.
So that's what I was going to go back to the ice bath thing, right? I don't need to do it that.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. I don't need to do it unless I had to. I have to, I'll be in Antarctica water for however long, right? But if I don't need to,
why?
I ain't doing it. But you want to hype up Pico. What if Mosvar takes him out and then there's another guy that's gone? Let me fight Mosvar, I fight Yair, Pico can fight someone, and then I fight all three of them in the next year, whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
he's back. I've called this dude out. I mean, I've called him out, but now he wants to fight Bilal.
What, has he said no to that?
He's never said anything, but again, I mean, it's easy money. Come on, you beat me once. Do it again. Come on. And I just want that fight again just for me. Look, if you beat me, we shoot a fair one, that's it. But this one, I just want to make sure I did this right. So I just want to do this one time. Regardless, I don't mind. Like, I want to fight. Come on, man. It's easy money. Come on. What is up? What is up? You know who it is. We are here at the Young Man Ramble. And do you have a name for this place yet? You need a name for this place.
I don't know. I mean, I do. We don't say ranches here in Australia. Like that's an American thing. But I love the sound of a ranch.
A ranch.
So I think
fuck it. You can say it's your world. Whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So we're in the ranch, the kingdom of the king, Alexander Volkanovski. And I just want to say, bro, because I saw the gym today, the new gym, and I said congrats to you guys because it's cool to see what you guys have done with the space you have already in Windang. And it's still in Windang, but now it's even grander. And I can see the vision when I walked in there. And I was really happy for you guys. I'm really happy for you guys. But now even being here and seeing this on the way here, taking the roads we took to get to this spot, this is paradise, bro. This is a ranch of paradise. And
I appreciate that.
Congrats. I'm fucking proud of you. Like again, this is what, 50 acres. In Auckland, it's real hard to get something like this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, even getting a backyard is real hard. So I've got a little small one that I'm building on, but then this, I'm coming over once in a while.
Yeah, maybe.
If I ever just want to like disappear, I'm coming here.
And what we can do, because we've got the cabin down the bottom.
Yes, sir.
So it's like, it's off grid. I can take because I've got the EV9 anyway. So I can take that down there. It's like electric. So I can just plug whatever we want in there.
Chill.
But you feel like in the middle of nowhere, we've got the campfire there. You'll probably see deer popping on fire. So we can get one of those, cook one of those.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, you'll feel like you're in the middle of nowhere.
It's beautiful, bro.
Off grid, right? Off grid.
Yes, sir. Off grid. No, but again, it's beautiful.
With power.
Right? And whenever I come to places like this, I take inspiration, I take ideas, and I just feel like the dream is still alive. So man, I'll say congrats again. This is fucking beautiful, bro.
Thank you.
I love it here.
Yeah, it's that's what I've always wanted, like my own property. But I always thought that I'd have to have my house somewhere closer to the gym and all that sort of stuff, and home, and then have to have a farm somewhere else. But obviously, lucky enough to be in a position now where I can, it's not cheap, this sort of stuff.
Amen. Amen.
But I'm lucky enough to be in a position where I could have it all in the one spot.
You can have your cake and eat it too, man. You're the king.
Yeah.
Congratulations aren't over because we've got two-time UFC featherweight champion in the 305. Let's talk about
Miami.
Yeah, let's talk
Can we talk about the similar? Like, I mean, I know everyone brings it. How is it like the similarities?
We
it's
live
crazy.
in the Matrix.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Miami is good to us. Miami is always good to us. And bro, even being there front row, I had no doubt. Because I knew what you were gonna do, but I was worried. I think after the second round. When you got clip, I was like, oh shit. But then I saw your eyes in the corner. I was like, you're good. And the only other time I was worried was the last round when he was trying to get you to brawl.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, just please, just keep moving, keep handling shit. But bro, you fucking did that shit like the best in the fucking world.
But before we talk about the result and whatnot, let's talk about, the camp and the build-up and some of the demons, Because, you had the doubters, you had the age 35, whatever it is, can't be champion and so weight class. So let's talk about, how was that camp and everything leading up into that fight?
Well, camp was good because I had a nice on camp. As you remember, I come in nice and early.
Yep.
So I started camp and structure very, very early. I wanted to do that because I had the big break. I was like, and I committed to the big break. I really did. And but I was like, all right, I can't just come in and do an 8-week camp. I want to start, I want to, how I like to have a good base. That's why I'm always training all year round. That's what I've always done. I didn't have the opportunity to do that because I wanted to have the big break. But then I was like, I'll do the 16 weeks. So that first chunk will be just me getting the base. Yeah, it's going to be long. I'm telling you, towards the end of the camp, the last few weeks, I was like,
get me there.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm getting over it now, type of thing, But I'm glad I did that because that's set a good base for this title right now, right? Because if I was going there, and I did want to back to back, you know. So I just wanted to make sure I had a nice long camp. And it started with your camp. And so like it was right at the end when I was there, I was like, oh, that's perfect time. I'll go there, like, you know, be there for that. And
You
just
left on the
feel the
last
energy
Spider,
and all
I
that.
remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
And because again, what are the questions that we're gonna ask yourself, right? You're gonna ask yourself is like, all right, am I the same guy? Can I put on that same pace that I did? Can I, you know, you're gonna, you know, that's everyone's saying that. The clouds, as you say, like them thoughts maybe pass through you. You're gonna think that, but then seeing you the way you got through some of them sessions, I'm like, I can still get through these sessions. Yeah, there's going to be other things that we want to take care of as well. But when it comes to those sides of things, we can still go out there and put that on. And that was good because that was early in camp. So I'm like, all right. And that set a standard straight away. You should have seen them few weeks after that.
Yeah.
Mate, because I went to Thailand not long after, and then I was training with a few of the guys, and I was getting like just Shark Tank and like people already. This is like 14 weeks out, and they were like, how's he in this shape already? You know what I mean? It was like I flipped the switch that easy. Yeah. And then be like, I'm going balls to the wall. Went balls to the wall early because I wanted to bring the weight down so I could be sharp because I was worried because I was heavier. Am I going to be as sharp as I used to be? I want to bring the weight down so I can feel sharp during camp, not right at the end of camp. Yep. So it was all that sort of stuff. So I try to be a lot more structure in my approach this time. And it was a good to start off with that, watching the way you got through training, you know. So I was like, okay, that's what I do. And then, mate, that set a standard for the whole camp. Yeah. Like, I mean, like there was that first bit, you know, people like, you don't want to peak too early. It's like, I get that, but at the same time,
you can handle it though.
I wanted to tell myself I'm still sharp as well. So I'm glad I got to see that. And just drag that on for another 15 weeks. Yeah.
But now, even if, like, say you peak too early, you can even just pull back whenever you want to pull back. You just feel just a little bit, but not till like you get sloppy, but just like let the body rest, heal, or whatever.
There was little deload weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Deload weeks. Thank God for fucking deload weeks. Even though we never did that for how many years? Now the last 3 camps, I think we've had 2 camps. I've had deload weeks, and bro, my deload weeks. How do you feel like when I do Wednesdays? That's like the VO2 max. I'm on, bro. On deload week, I'm just like, fuck, feel good. And then you come back the next week when it's time to push. And you've had good rest. That's a spice.
I mean, it's still going.
Yeah, I know. I can feel it.
Am I still breathing that in or what?
No, but yeah, for me, I love a good deload week. And then when you come back, you just feel like, let's fucking pick it up again. Yeah. Yes,
because I've actually done that a fair bit. So, because I've always liked the long camps. Because, you know, we in our position as well, like sometimes you can't just do a nice long camp with no interruptions. You know, whether, you know, it's a tough sport. There might be injuries, there might be infections. You might need to do media, you've got to travel. So I always make sure I would have a good chunk, and then if I need to do whatever it is that falls in, and then I can finish. I can have like 2 bits of camp, if that makes sense. So I've always had like a deload week, you could say. Okay. So I even did that, and the reason why I did that because I fought in February 2 years in a row. So your camps during Christmas and New Year's. Yeah. So that's why I did it, because I knew I was going to have a break. So what I'll do, I will I'll train, and then when I go on holidays, I can at least enjoy that week with the family. I'll train a bit, but I get to do that and then know that I'm already in good nick, the weight's already good, enjoy myself, and then get stuck into the last week. So I did that for the last few camps, because I even did that when we went to Puerto Rico.
Oh, real? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did the Shark Tank on the last day.
So we still trained over there, but obviously there's a couple of days where you're traveling, and you might only fit one session in, maybe 2. Yeah. So I was like, all right, if there's going to be little interruptions, I'll make sure I got a good chunk early. Because as soon as we got back, Joe didn't want me to get stuck into it. He was like, oh, we need to have like a day rest or 2. I don't want you jumping back into hard sessions. Away, So there was a few days there wasn't much happening. So I started, even then I did it. So the last like 4 or 5 camps, I've sort of had a deload week. Just longer camps. Longer. But this one, extra long.
Even this last one I did, I think that was 16 weeks. And I probably
You did 16 weeks as well?
16, yeah. One. So we have the off camp first. And then when it's time to go on camp, that's like 14, 13 weeks out. Yeah. And then, but even, fuck that. It would have been longer, but 16 weeks was like the whole camp itself. And
then, so is that like just structure? So you try not to have the intensity's not there, but more structure.
Yeah, structure.
Just getting a good base.
And just getting good cardio base.
Okay, so that way, you're still working on that as well?
Yeah, still pushing, but not as crazy as like, say, spiders and stuff like that. No, just doing like, I don't know, lactic capacity maybe, a couple of VO2 maxes, but then even now, when we're in camp now, the VO2 maxes, we've cut it down to 6 rounds, but
But boom, yeah, exactly.
they
So
go
now
hard,
you're
bro.
not
I think
trying
you
to
saw one
just
of
get
them.
through. Now you want to
Yeah.
punch for it. Yeah, 100%.
Nah,
I enjoyed it
love
because I was there I did one of them while we were over there.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
nice.
yeah.
Oh,
so
with
it's
Brad
cool.
and...
No, we I was there
Oh,
for
were you
one of
with
the
us? Oh, yeah,
Wednesdays,
that's right. Yeah,
For
you
your
did.
last
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Oh, no, you
the
didn't
last
do that.
one.
Oh, no, yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, like it was different. I think the last week you only did a certain amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
I need that.
Good.
Yeah.
The end of that first round, how slow Diego got up from the mat.
I thought it was. I was like,
yeah.
it's on.
I thought, the Volk tsunami is here. And, here we go. You're about to drown him. But
Yeah,
his resilience,
yeah.
his grit.
I'll give him credit. He's a tough dude, man. All the way through. He was always dangerous. And like I said, that last round, that was one I was just like, okay, just keep your P's and Q's on you. And you were handling everything. Like even today, what you were working on, you mentioned you tried that in the fight. And I could see how that got you out of trouble a lot. And there was another move you were doing. I have to watch it again on the highlights and just see. But there's another one the way.
Dipping with the
dip,
right hand?
I think it was dipping with the right hand or something. You were
keep
getting
him
under
head
his
off
one.
center.
You was getting under
exactly.
his one.
So I sort of, you needed to because that's the thing with him. That's why he's so dangerous.
He comes back.
When you got a chin like that,
Yeah.
you know a lot of people want to slip first, then counter. There's no slip. You're coming, fire. So it's just, literally firing and like, what they say, eat one to give one?
Yeah.
Literally. And it's not just fire one, it's like as you're firing, he's already committing to a 6-piece combo.
Yeah.
It's like, who does that? Like, I mean, like, you got to be pretty.
Like you guys had that slow-mo moment where it's like some Rocky movie where he hit you and you hit him at the same time.
Yeah, so I think when he's through a hook, I went under, uppercut the body, and then I went for a hook as he's through uppercut. So he's got me, and then I've got him, and the hairs and sweats just going.
Movie type
cool,
shit.
yeah.
Were you also surprised that he didn't fold as easily?
I guess, I was just like, I guess I knew he was tough, but now I was like, oh, his chin's like legit. Now I get why he doesn't mind having that style. I knew his style was like that, so we knew a lot of our attacks would have to be how they were. Ooh, it's getting windy out there. Had to be how it was, right? Like as you're saying, making sure while I'm firing, my head's in a better position because something's coming back.
Yeah.
Like he's committing, as you're coming with a big overhand, he's committing to uppercut, which the overhand's landing, he doesn't care. Uppercut's coming anyway.
Yeah.
So then you just got to try and find ways of getting that. So that surprised me how committed, and because his timing was great as well, where I'm pretty good at getting him in between beats, but he started getting a bit better early. I was able to draw him straight into shots and get him first, then still get out a little bit, where then he was sort of like got the understanding of what I was trying to do and fire and catch me at the same sort of time or just after, which made the threat there so much longer. He got obviously landed a couple of times. The one in the second round, but yeah, the first round, things are going well, grab a hold of him, get the takedown. And then we work so much because he's got really crafty jiu-jitsu. Yeah. So we
That's
worked
something
on
I was really impressed with. Sorry to cut you off. Is
you're
the
right.
fact that you took him down in the first round. I remember just like, oh shit, we're going there.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
man.
oh shit, we're going there. And then you took him down on the fence. I was like, oh shit. And he started beating him up. Then when he got up, I was just like, oh nah. Like you said, the fucking Volk tsunami. I was like, we on.
Exactly. So that's it. And even me, I'm just like, young. Yeah, we can finish this fight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we'll finish this fight. We'll take it to the ground. We finish this fight. So I remember going back to going back to the corner, and I'm like, we take it down. I go, we take it back down. I finish the fight. I said that to him, like straight to him. But yeah, like he was tough. So I got the takedown, and then a lot of the things that we knew he would do, I trained it with Craig and a few of the guys, and let them do it, and got real good there. So he was nowhere near as good as what we trained for him, even though it's his sort of style. We had that good of a read on it where he was nowhere near as effective as the people that worked with me because they could see what I was trying to do, and then I could just stop it straight away and then and land the bomb straight away. Yeah. So I'm like whew, and I hurt my knuckle like straight away. First round, I'm already like
hurt or like
just like on his head. That's how hard I was hitting him, right?
True.
And some of them were landing hard. I'm like, man, I'm going to finish this. This goes back down. So we started moving, went for the shot here and there. Again, I'm not the type of guy that'll just go real aggressive with the takedown. If it's not there, it's not there. But then I went there, and then obviously he called me, pulling back, caught me with the 2, and then I went down. So I think I was all there. I was a bit off balance. I think I was all there because I remember getting back up and I was clear-headed. I'm like, damn, did he still around because of that? And then got back to the corner, but that's when I was like, oh man, all right, we need to be careful. And them clouds, you're going to sit there and you've got to start, fighting through. All right, we've got to be careful. We've got to stick to the game plan and whatnot. So it was, Yeah, it was a tough one. But I was probably most... Sorry, I'm just rambling now.
Yeah,
I was
that's the young man ramble.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we do. We ramble.
Yeah, exactly. It was the fourth round, the eye. So that one in the fourth round, if you remember that one.
I didn't notice it till Craig told me, or maybe Joe told me in the back afterwards, saying like, yeah, something was up with his eye. Because I was like,
so I lost
on the fourth
vision.
round, I was like, he's on his bike a lot. He's not like, he's gonna walk him. I thought he was gonna counter, but then I was like, oh, he keeps moving a lot.
Yeah.
So I didn't know why, but then it made sense.
So now I'll explain it. You'll get it. You'll get what I'm trying to say too. So where he got me, like again with that, I'm throwing this big, drawing him straight into a big overhand, and I've drawn him straight into it.
Yeah.
But he's just committed to this big uppercut. Same time, so I've landed it, and this is just when, it's one where people thought it was a glove. He jabbed and it got me in the eye. That wasn't the one. It was the next one. Uppercut, and the thumb goes straight in my eye.
I see, okay.
So the thumb, so his knuckle got here, and then the other thumb went straight in my eye.
I've had that before.
So straight away, boom, I was like, oh, so that one, it was a pretty hard hit.
How
so I
many
think
did you
I
see?
was,
Did you see double or?
I think it was a little, I must have been a little rock then.
Like a flash?
Yeah, yeah, it must have been a bit of a rock. I was like, fuck, and then when I'm coming to it, realizing that I've got like no vision in that eye. So I thought my eye was fat.
Oh shit.
So I thought my eye was just busted up and like just
Swollen.
blew right up, and I'm like, oh no, I ain't getting that back. But yeah, so my eye was like balloon, like I'm thinking it was ballooned that much because I had no vision at all in that eye. And remember, I'm turning to my right.
Yeah.
I'm walking, I'm drawing him that
So
way
you
a
have
lot.
nothing,
So while I'm doing that, he's disappearing.
Yeah, gone.
So I'm sitting there, and that's why I'm getting a little more free because he's stalking and chasing. I'm like trying to like move this way, and then be like, where's he? Like I don't know where he is. And then when I sort of felt him or just see his side of his arms, all right, just fire. Get move. And then it was a while. Then you see me start settling in front of him again when I started getting a little bit of a blur back.
Okay.
And the blur was at least me getting understanding of, you know.
Where he is.
Yeah, at least I know he's there. I can at least get my range and know the outline of him. And that's where I started. You see me settle down a little bit.
Okay.
And that's why you hear me back in the corner. I go there, and then while I was talking to him, I started actually getting a bit more clear. I go, I'm getting my vision back now. Okay. Because it was gone. Like it was like completely gone, that one, which hasn't really happened. I've like, been poking the eye a bit blurry, but that was like,
gone.
So I ended up tearing the retina with that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
so a little tear in the retina.
How do they fix that? It just heals by
a
itself?
laser. So they just laser. Yeah, they do it on the spot. Oh yeah, there is a tear. You don't mind if I fix
Damn.
that up? Yeah, all right.
No anesthesia, nothing?
No. It's crazy.
lasers.
It's just a weird feeling. It's actually a weird feeling. You go there and it's like green light, and like you feel. It's hard to explain. You feel like something. Even I know it's not a light, but you feel something going through your eye.
Crazy.
And the last, like the second or two inside it, then it starts like you feel it a little bit more, and then it stops.
It's like a
do it
heat?
again. Huh?
Is it like a heat?
Sort of a heat, but then there's like some sort of force. It's weird. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. Like it's because I was sitting there. I'm like, she's going and seeing green light. I'm like, I wonder if then I'll just feel like sort of I don't know, pressure in there. Maybe it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
So it was like a bit, but yeah. So that's why we weren't sure. Like just saying a couple little flashes. I'm like, what's that?
Well, yeah, that was the only one the fourth round. In the fifth round, like I said, you handled that well. And you probably, you could see a little bit though. You finally got a little bit of vision back.
End of the fourth, you start seeing me settling down. That's when it started coming back a little bit.
Yeah.
During the round, then I pretty much had my vision back.
In the fifth round, you were just like, right, let's go, finish this strong.
I needed to, so that's when I was game plan heavy.
Yeah.
So game plan heavy in that one, knowing that he's just going to be real aggressive.
That's all he wanted.
And then he didn't make the adjustment, so I could just keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
If he made the adjustment, I would have done something else.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll keep doing this.
You're already up.
Yeah, I'll keep doing this. You're just going to follow. I'll keep drawing you. And then knowing that I could just jab you as I'm staying there, like, I'll try not to get too technical, so you've got to save some of our tricks,
Facts,
but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, while I'm drawing that way, he was just always just following. So I could just boom and stay out of the danger until he got real aggressive sometimes, but yeah.
How instrumental was Brad Riddell in your preparation for this fight? Because I saw some of the stuff that he posted, saying, train for who you're fighting for, don't train for the room. Yeah. And then he was, clipping some of the drills that you were doing.
Again?
Yeah.
Train for what?
Train for who you're fighting, don't train for who's in the room.
What does that mean?
Work on your game plan, don't just try to be sparring just for the sake of sparring.
Oh, I said don't play to the crowd.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, so like it was like with the game planning, obviously when you're sparring, you still need to play what's in front of you. Try and stick to the game. It's weird when you got people sparring, they're trying to do their thing. You're trying to stick to a game plan, but you sort of sometimes got to play. So it's hard sometimes to just be game plan heavy. But that's when a lot of the drilling can come in. So a lot of the drilling, that's when you can be real specific with the game plan. So like it was like situational sort of stuff we're doing. Obviously, even as I said, it's a lot of stuff that I do, but then like, you know, the reason why and when we want to do it and when we're in situations. So working with him was great because again, we've got a similar style. A lot of that bridging, combo stuff that I love. A lot of that come from the Brad early days, you know what I mean? Like the way he would teach me and then that stuff, and then you could sort of make it your own. But a lot of that stuff come from his style, you know what I mean? Because we got similar builds. Yep. So he's been so good
Action
at it.
Man.
Yeah, so it was good to have him there and go through that sort of stuff. And so it was good, man. Just had everyone out. Obviously, Joe running the show, having Brad to be able to do something, having Frank in do the wrestling, and just having everyone chime in. And again, there's going to be some things that, gold. There's going to be some things that maybe not work, but be aware of. Yep. You know what I mean? You're still learning. Even if it's something that I'd be like, look, I think that's great. Yeah. But I'm probably not going to do that. Yeah. But I understand why you're doing. I'm still learning a lot.
You still have it there just in case. You
never know, exactly. But I mean, it's still so much knowledge you get from that. Still good, and it still gives me a better understanding of fighting and fight IQ and all that sort of stuff. It might not be like, oh yeah, I'll probably choose to go do this. But then there was a lot of things that that works my style perfect, you know. So there was a couple of things that we did great. So then being able to do that and then have your style, but then again, it come very important with doing that sort of, because we did a lot of specific drilling. And I'm glad we did, because when you are, say, hurt, or when everything's a bit frantic, your eyes going and all that, like when, you know, you're not as composed as you would like to be, that drilling really sort of saved me in a sense where...
It's like second nature.
It wasn't bad habits.
Yeah.
So where, you see me sometimes where, if I go, no, I don't want to get hit, bad habits. No. Where all of a sudden I can't do that, but my habits are, when this would happen, I'd go do the good habits.
Yeah, exactly.
So my good habits were instinct in them if I did lose composure for a bit, you know? Good. So that was money. I was glad that we were able to just drill so much of that stuff. Again, a lot of it is, stuff you're going to do, but you don't want to do it here and there. I wanted to, let's make it, if he's here, let's go there. We know, because we're pretty certain he's going to do this. You know what I mean? So I think...
I like Joe, what's his name, Diego Lopez's style, because it's action-packed. But if I'll say one thing is, and you could probably say this, it was predictable. Yeah. But he got so far with it because no one could stop it till you came along.
Well, that's what I mean. Like someone was, it was definitely a style that probably could have been, I don't want to say the word exposed.
Yeah.
It could be, you know what I mean? You know, exactly. Yeah. The right guy could do it, but...
like I say, even in the 5th round, he was doing the same thing and didn't adjust, and you're like, cool, I'm going to keep the same energy.
Exactly right. Yeah. So that's where it's going to get him. If he was that little bit, and he's probably going to learn a lot from that.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. So now he's going to be able to have that style, which is very dangerous.
And then be able to adjust.
Because you are eventually going to be able to draw punches out of people, and then if you're willing to time, and he's got great timing with it to catch them coming in, if you get so much better at cutting them off, and then you force him to panic punch. And that's what he wants, right? He wants you to panic punch. He wants you to panic shoot for the takedowns. That's his world, and he's so good at it. So now that he's probably going to learn a lot, but he's probably going to level right up after this one.
He'll be more cerebral now and more calculated with the way he fights.
Yeah. We'll see. Or he's probably going to, whether it still sticks to that, like maybe that's just his style, but I don't know. But put it this way, it's that's not, I don't know how long you can have a style like that.
I was going to say, but the thing is, these Incans, is he Mexican? He's Mexican or Brazilian? I think
he's Brazilian, but he's been living in Mexico. Yeah, living in Mexico for a long time.
He's got that Mexican style though.
He's got that Mexican chin too, as they say. Like, I mean, maybe Brazilians got that chin too. I don't know, but he's had a chin.
Now you did it, fucking again, beautiful in the 305 Miami. It was awesome, and I'll give you props for this, man. This guy, because after that fight, I saw how he was backstage, and I saw when he came into the locker room, and then everyone clapped and whatnot. He's limping.
How many injuries did you have?
It's just everything hurt. I was hurting.
Your head was fucked.
Everything hurt.
I was hurting. I don't know. Like I think it was maybe he does hit hard.
And then he still, because he's a man of the people, went to the after party. And at the after party, I remember I was having fun, but I was always keeping an eye out. And you were in the corner, the same section as well. It was packed. It's always fucking packed in that section. And for me, I was a little bit protective, and I got Ike and Paulie just to like keep an eye out. And you did your thing. I'll give you props for that, because for me, I was like, after that, I'd be like, look. Fuck the bag. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I just think like I commend you for doing that because, you know, people were there to see you and you still showed up for the people.
Yeah.
But then when it was time to leave, I was just like, okay, everyone bounce. Now, shout out to that guy who got you the ride home as well. Because I was like, I can take you home. Cool. Well, I'll give you props for that.
It was a nice ride too, actually. It was a nice ride.
Yeah.
It was I mean, it was hurting.
Did you have a drink at all on that? Because sometimes
I think it will.
It helps.
What's his name? Gave me champagne.
Again. Oh, Rick Ross.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they give you champagne?
I had a brain fart. Yeah, well, he ended up sending us over some champagne.
Put Molly in it or no?
And
she didn't know it. No,
maybe that's why I didn't sleep.
Shout out the boss.
Yeah, so he ended up sending me, I'm like, I have to now. But I mean, not cool. I mean, even because I had stitches in the mouth.
Oh, really?
That's painful.
Oh, trying to drink as well when you have stitches?
I was saying that's why you could see me talk. I'm like, like my face, everything was just hurting, man.
But the way people were trying to grab at him as well, I'm just like, leave him alone.
So even the nice cork on the calf, I think we got the nerve as well. So that was.
Oh, real, the perineum.
Yeah. So it was just like a couple. So that was limping. That's all right. Like no bad injuries, but just limping everywhere and farm people wants to shake your hand. And I don't want to be rude either.
I start bumping, man. If my hands hurt, I'm like, because people they get excited.
That's what I went to do. I was like, well, over here, do you like
exactly. Yeah, I noticed that. Good.
And then I was I was proper hurt.
When did you guys leave?
Maybe
the next
it's
day?
hard. Maybe it does hit hard. I don't know.
Did you leave the next day or you stuck around?
We left the next night. Yeah, but then I ended up because there was delays in the flight, then missed and I had to stay another night.
True. In Miami.
So we ended up having to stay in LA. So we made it to LA, but late, so we missed the LA flight home.
Yeah. I'll tell you this: top 3 my favorite USA trip. That trip, because after you went to Phoenix, then after that LA, Vegas, and then from there home, and it was just a lot of stuff happened, a lot of good things done. But yeah.
Should we tee up Volk with Goggins?
Bro, I think you would handle it. I think.
Do I look? Do I want to do that though? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like that's
It's not an everyday thing for me. It was just like once in a lifetime thing to be able to say I ran with David Goggins and I just wanted to feel that darkness. Even I watched it again 3 weeks ago. I watched the tape again 3 weeks ago, and I was just like watching him.
Okay.
Especially on the Stairmaster, I was like, is there a bit he like slows down or breaks or has a chink in his armor? But nah. Same energy. And when he pulled up on me, bro, he's like, IZZY! We turn around, we're like, oh, fuck, the energy's already here. And he's walking, and his legs is kind of like...
Oh, yeah.
And he's got like...
Oh, they would be banging all the kilometers, man.
And he's like, I just had another surgery in September, and this and that, and I had this and that. So you just know, like, this guy's knees is fucked, but he still pushes, bro. Yeah. So I wanted to feel that and see that. And like I got from your trip was adversity is a privilege. And training with him was... where your world ends, mine begins. Mm-hmm. And that's one I really just like soak it on. So,
well, like obviously he gets it, right? Like look how strong he is because of all them adversities and pushing himself through it. Now nothing
breaks him.
Nothing can break him, you know what I mean?
He said, what did he say? He's like, you know how people like grow in 10 years? He's like, by the 40th kilometer, that's where I get to. Like people get like in their life 10 years, ups and downs. He's like, by 40 kilometers, 60 kilometers, that's 10 years of growth, he says, like for him personally. Okay, and then he still has to go to, I think sometimes 110 Ks. So by the 60th, 50th K, he's just like, yep, this is easy now. Then the rest is just all downhill. So I don't ever want to get to that point where I'm doing ultra marathons, but I want to just feel that. I'm glad I did. And again, it's not an everyday thing, so I'm not going to suggest you do it. It was my idea.
So this is a good something good I want to ask, like how you are with it. So for me, so when I'm not in camp or I'm not fighting, I'm watching people. So if I'm watching that, I sit there, watch people train, and you think I'm not an athlete at all.
Yeah.
Because I watch it and I'm just like, couldn't stand it, right? Like you think that I am major against hard work.
Yeah.
But so like if that makes sense, so I watch people do it and I'm just like, But when I'm there, it's like,
you switch on.
It's like I'm a completely different person. It's like when my fighting is all right. That's where this goes. It's hard to explain. I
get it because me, look, I can chill. Put it this way: when it's time to chill, no one does it better than me. But I can also switch on when it's time to just like, whoop.
Yeah, but do you feel like it's like I even sit there like I got a feeling like people do the spider, and when I'm not, because I'm not in the mindset of fighting, I was like, I could never do that. That's the thought I forget. Like I'm not athletic enough. I'm not fit enough to do stuff like that. Looks painful. Looks like I'll struggle. It's weird. It's hard to explain.
If I'm watching you,
Even
and
when I'm
not
fit,
training,
even when I'm fit and I'm watching, like if I'm not in that, I'm just sitting there going.
I take inspiration. I'm just
That's
like,
weird.
fuck, that's crazy.
It's
Crazy.
hard to explain for me.
Now, like watching even Goggins, seeing what he does, I take, like I said, inspiration. Watching you, when I see you, like there's one specifically at the old gym where you were doing the takedowns and then you just like getting up and we had to be like, no, it's over. That still plays in my mind whenever I have to do the get up and take down. Yeah. I try and visualize the way you do it every single time, and I just try and get up, boom, no matter what, sit up, get up. So I take inspiration from that, no matter what. Something like what Goggins does, it scared me. Once it was my idea in my brain, when I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, I just text him, and then when he replied within like 10 minutes, I was like, oh, well, guess I gotta do it now.
It's happening now. Yeah. I was like, damn it.
So then it's like, I was nervous until like Thursday, Friday, because Tim's birthday on Friday. I had like one drink with Tim, and that was it, because I knew Saturday.
Okay, yeah, all right, I'll go nice.
We're going to hell. So, and then after that, fucking Vegas, we just fucking sent it. But yeah, I take inspiration. I don't get too. Even if I get scared, I'll just do it anyway. You'll do it anyway.
Yeah,
look, you jumped in the fucking Lake Tahoe when you were scared.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to go back to the ice bath thing, right? So the ice bath thing again. I feel like, because people are like, oh yeah, man, you got to do it. It's like, oh, it's good for this. Like, yeah, people be like, oh, it's good for you. Mine says like, oh, I don't need to do it that.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. I don't need to do it unless I had to. I have to. I'll be in tactical water for however long,
ice lake,
right?
whatever. You
if I have to, I'll do it, and I got to do it.
Yeah.
I can do it. But if I don't need to,
why?
I ain't doing it. So it's weird. So that's how I am like with the training, where I'm like,
but that's fine.
I don't need to do that right now, and I'm like, and I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah.
I watch people do the spider, I couldn't think of it and I'm known for pushing spiders, and that's my word. I'm like, oh,
that's good. It's a good contrast.
It's
but
hard.
again,
It's hard to explain.
I don't think you have to even feel guilty about it, because
I don't feel guilty, because I know I am. I just find it weird. I want to be like, how do other people? Does that come down to imposter? What's it, imposter
syndrome?
Does that come down to that sort of side of things? Maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like, because I will go there, and a lot of times I am still the same guy. Like, I forget about it all, and I'll go there walking, and then like I end up getting bombarded. I'm like, oh yeah, crap, like, you know what I mean? I forgot about this stuff. Yeah. It's like, that's why I don't get out as much, you know what I mean? Like, but it's just, I completely forget about a lot of this stuff all the time. It's hard to explain, but I don't know. And I really felt it straight after the fight. I thought, because I'd grown so much in the break I had, I grew so much outside of fighting. You know, it was all this fighter's identity and all this sort of stuff, and never understood it till I was like, oh yeah, I get what people are talking about. And I did. That's all I knew, and that's all I was. I felt like I couldn't even communicate with people really, because that's all I could. You know, I was either dad or fighter. You know what I mean? So it was always hard for me to get that. But then I was able to grow so much with the break.
Good.
So then I was like, you know what? When I do this and get the belt back, I'm going to be able to enjoy this as me. Get to enjoy being champ as me. So that's what I was thinking. I can't wait to feel that. Like, you know, I'm not this fighter. I get to enjoy being champ as Alex. Yeah. I go there, I fight, I finish, and then I'm just like, it's weird. I just did not care. It was like, I didn't care about the belt side of things and all that. And I know a lot of people will say that, but
it doesn't define you. That's the
difference. It doesn't, and it made it very clear that it really doesn't.
Yeah, because you had to do it once, and then when you do it twice, like even me, who was I telling this to the other day? I said, when I lost it in New York, I didn't feel like, oh damn, like in the sense that I lost the belt. I was just like, I lost the fight.
Exactly.
I was like, fuck, I lost the fight. Fuck the belt. Yeah. So when I got it back again, I was just like, oh, cool. It was just, I won the fight. I beat the demon that was fucking chasing me for all these years. That was the thing for me. I was like, fuck the belt. So again, I've never been attached to that. And I think for you to get it back now and realize I'm still the same motherfucker. Like, I was always the man. So it's good for you after that break and then to get it back to realize that. And I think hold on to that, because after this is all done, for me, I know personally, I think personally, after this is all said and done, every other month, maybe like every 3 months, I'll need or want to do something. Not need, I don't know, maybe. I'd want to do something that's like risky, like run with the bulls. Fuck it, I might jump in the World Series of Poker. Chuck, I don't know, do we lose our own money in that?
Yeah, you have to buy it.
You have to buy it. How much are you buying?
Well, get them to do the buy-in.
Hey, come on. See, my secret with poker is I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Which is my best weapon, I believe. But I'd like to do something like that.
Pretend you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Kaboom, gotcha.
But something like that, just to like, even like, just to risk it, because I like the adrenaline. I love the adrenaline. But I guess people have a hard time leaving this life. I've seen it in this game, you know, like the accolades, the spotlight. You know, when they get done, then they come out of retirement because they don't know what to do with themselves. I never want to be that guy. So once I'm done, I'm fucking done. And I feel like you would be as well, because again, you have a beautiful family, you have a beautiful home, you have big purpose. And I have things to look forward to, but I still think I want that adrenaline rush. Do you feel that or not?
Yeah, I do. I know what you mean, like a...
Because you're a wild boy like me.
About
40 Volk's still in there.
No, but I wonder about that, right?
Yeah.
I wonder, like, when it is, am I gonna need something to tick, something that's kept me going for so long?
Bull riding.
Yeah. Am I gonna need something like that, or I don't know. Like, cause you're right, because you could probably ask the boys. I was like, you know what? I know exactly what you're talking about. I know you could probably say, I started going like, yeah, let's go there. Let's jump in with the Sharks. I want to jump on the Sharks.
Is that what you're saying?
I started doing this with the break. Remember, I was sitting there and I'm like, so I'm like, you're right. So like, that's why I was like, oh yeah, now I could do content. I don't have to worry about getting injured too much.
Yeah.
Not that I want to get injured, but if I do, it's all right. I'm having a break anyway. So if I've got to jump on a crocodile, so be it.
Yeah,
but like, I mean, I started getting that. I was like, let's.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Went to go to and I'm like, oh man, I think I might do one.
I know it's in there. 40 Volk's in there.
So it's good content. So I'm still ticking the box in that sense. I think I get a bit of the adrenaline hit. So I'm like, because obviously I think that's going to tick the box. I'm glad like we are doing like this sort of stuff as well. The cooking with Volk, that stuff is going to give me a lot of purpose still. Yeah. And that's what I know I'm going to need, because you know I think having purpose drives me. So I need something. Always. But I think you're right. I think I'm going to need something like that. So you're going to see me skiing, like snowboarding, doing crazy shit, which I used to do.
After you lost the belt the first time, did you sort of feel your heavy as the head that wears the crown moment? I know Izzy and GSP had, you know, some conversations about it. Like sort of like the relief and a bit of pressure of like, you know, not being champion and...
After Islam?
Yeah.
I was still champion.
No. After you lost the featherweight belt.
So after I lost the featherweight belt. Yeah, like it was, well, I could never, again, you know, we talk about being active and all that, like, you know, a lot of the inspiration was how active he was. I'm like, you know, that's what I want to be. And that was me then. So that locked me into, that's it. I'm a champ. I've got a responsibility. And so I felt like it was a responsibility. It really did. So that's why I couldn't have breaks. So when I was having a break, that's what would be difficult for me, because I'm like, I need to defend. What am I doing? I'm like, so I was still committing to a full schedule, training schedule, but no purpose. I had no goal because I didn't have a fight lined up and I couldn't handle it. So it was like, it was a weird one for me. But then when the belt was gone, I was able to just be like, all right, fighting comes last. I got family and myself first for once in the last 15 years. Yeah. And like I said, it was great. I started getting to a point, am I going to be able to get back into training? Like, that's how it got.
I like this.
Which, it was good. Nice. So, which was made me happy in a sense and more comfortable knowing that I'm going to be okay after my career's done. Oh, nice. So I'm going to need things to tick the box. I understand that. That's fine. But I'm going to be okay. I can do other things and enjoy that. Because I really did enjoy that. So I think I feel it must have been a responsibility. It must have been a responsibility, and I'm going to always hold myself accountable. So I'm always going to be in the gym, even when I was like, you know, things are going to get very, very repetitive, especially when you're training, you don't have a fight booked and you're just going in and you feel like you're just going through the motions. Yeah. After that many years.
You need something.
Yeah, because I could never have a proper break. I would always have maybe a week off, maybe two. I could never do that. But then after I lost the belt, it was the first time ever I could actually have a break, and it was great. So then so I understand the responsibility. Even now I'm like, oh, that's all good, but obviously I'm not training so much because, you know, just looking after a couple of things. But so it's hard to explain. I don't know. There was definitely weight off the shoulders. I think because I just accepted that, all right, I'm letting it all go. Yeah. I could never do that.
Hey? That's the one.
I don't know if that was...
It's still there. Oh, no, it's back again because he has the belt. But also,
I don't know if that was ever for me. I think it was just the other stuff that I was explaining. For me, for the weight of the responsibility. And because it was my responsibility, if I wasn't at the gym, I would feel guilty, and because I always hold myself accountable. That's how I've always been.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm not going there through the gym, even if I'm not getting nothing out of it, I need to be there. I'm a champion. I might be fighting soon, even though I don't have a fight. All right, when am I getting a fight? Please give me a fight. So it was like, that was hard for me to handle because I couldn't be myself.
Identity crisis type.
Yes, I could, because I had to commit to this fighter's identity and just go through the motions because of that responsibility. And I couldn't let myself go outside of that. Does that make sense? That makes sense?
100%, yep.
So then once that was gone, it was like, all right, I need to let the head rest. I'm gonna train outside of family and Volk time. I went golf, done some fishing, done a heap of content. And then it was just fucking good this. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then I was able to grow so much. And that's what I mean by I was able to grow as Alex. And I wanted to know, how's it gonna be being champion as Alex? I reckon it's gonna feel different. But it actually didn't. It was just like, same.
What was it like for you with the pressure on your back and target on your back?
Like I said,
You're saying the target.
Target, that's the one. For me, when I lost it to Strickland, I still felt like there was a target on my back still, even though he was the champion.
They were still calling you out.
They were still calling me out. And I never respond to people calling me out because I feel like it only means something if I say something. So it wasn't until then I fought DDP and I didn't get the belt. That was the first time, and I wasn't champ, he was a champ, but then I didn't get the belt. So for me, after that fight, that was the first time I felt that, well, because I think that was the moment I decided, cool, I'm just gonna take a little pull back on the activity. So that kind of gave me a little bit more freedom. And then now this last trip to the USA, top 3, one of my favorites, or if not my favorite trip, top 3 to the States. But again, it's because I just got so much done. And it kind of made me realize, kind of like what you were saying, like, man, I kind of like this because I did so much content, filmed a lot of Young Man Ramble episodes, and just made connections with all these people and kind of reminded myself, like, oh yeah, like, it kind of showed me what I mean to the people or to the world. Because sometimes when you're in New Zealand, how do I say this? Fuck it, like a big fish in a small pond. You know what I mean? So then when I get outside, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I do hold weight in this field. So then now other opportunities have opened up, like something I can't say, but it let me know, and it kind of let me know, like the way you said, like, fuck, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, once I sparred with Kamaru, I was like,
I still want it.
Yeah. Y'all got any more of them fights, man?
So, okay, this is what you're saying then, like because you would do the activities, right? Was there where now like you felt like you could just properly enjoy the activities? Did you?
Yeah.
I know you would have enjoyed the activities before, but do you think there was something there that was like, should I be training? Should I be doing?
Responsibility. Okay, so for example,
Was there something there that made it different back then?
just being like the responsibility of being the champ. So example I'll give, I won't name drop, but I got offered 2 roles in really big movies and I turned them down because I had 2 times, and I had 2 different title defenses to do. Now a role possibly just came up and they're like, yeah, we can work around you, this and that. And again, I'm not fighting 4 times a year this time. So I want to do like twice a year, you know? And also talking to George is like my fairy godmother, bro. He just pops up at the most random places. Like last time was August in Austin. Oh no, and then he was in Saudi for the fight. Was he Saudi? Yeah, he was. But before that in August, and we just sat down, talked.
George.
St. Pierre.
Oh, St. Pierre, yep.
My bad, first name basis.
That's all right.
Yeah, so then he'll just drop gems and just kind of let me know.
He switched
like,
on too.
Bro, on. And he'll just let you know like where you are. Because not many have been to where we've been. So they can't relate. And George can, and he's retired, and he's done it, clocked the game at the highest level. So for me, I'm like, when he tells me something, I listen. It holds weight. So now, after talking to him and also consulting with my own self, I kind of feel like, yeah, I have opportunities now. So again, doing stuff like this, so much content we filmed, more that we can film. We're gonna be traveling the next few weeks, and then I'll just line some shit up. It's fun, and it kind of gives me the reassurance that I'll be okay after this shit is over. Like I don't need to be the guy who needs to fight. But again, like I said, I'll want to look for some adrenaline. But I know I'll be fine because I got this going. I've got other stuff going for me in life, you know. And eventually, you know, start a family, all that stuff. That will also get me busy. But yeah, it makes me feel good that I know I'll be okay.
Yeah. That's what I thought as well. Yeah.
I respect that.
So that was, and again, I didn't. There was no guilt. I wasn't getting any guilt for that break that I had.
Nah, hell no.
Where if I was having a big break like that, I'd be like, oh man, I should be here, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't do that.
If you had the
when I was
belt, maybe
champion.
then it might have felt that way. But because you were just like, all right, I'll just leave it alone.
I want to know, is it, if I didn't have the 2 knocks, would I don't know, I think the 2 knocks is what made me have the proper break and actually accept that I'm having a break. I think I needed them knocks for that to happen.
Yeah.
Because I reckon if I lost it, I would have just wanted a quick turnaround to get it back.
You know what? You're right.
So that's why I don't know. So
mine was with Strickland. After that fight, that was when I was like, you know what? I need to take a break. Because if I'd won that fight, I probably would have fought.
You probably would have bang.
Yeah, exactly. So again, it's probably good that it's a fucking hindsight, eh?
Yeah.
You know, have I ever admitted this? It's funny enough because before that fight, Dana was like, look, kid, you've made millions of dollars, da-da-da-da-da. Just relax, chill. And I was like, no, Dana, I want to fight on that card. I haven't fought on this side of the world in so long. And I was adamant. So Dana wanted me to chill. He might have been right. But again, I'm glad I took the fight. I'm glad in hindsight it happened because it made me take a break. You have to find the silver lining in these things, you know? So for me, I'm like, I'm glad that happened in a weird way because then now it gives me opportunity to come back and rise again. You know, and also gave me that time to take a break and just relax. Even speaking of which, I've called this dude out. Have I called him out? Yeah. But now he wants to fight Bilal.
Yeah, middleweight.
Why?
And Bilal moved up to middleweight to fight.
But why?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I
I don't understand.
I mean, that's what has he said no to
He
that?
never said anything. But again, I mean, it's easy money. Come on, you beat me once. Do it again. It's easy money. It'll be fine. But I just want to fight anyway. I think it'll be a good fight. I mean, look,
that's.
I want that fight just
because
because for
want
me,
to see that.
Because that's a big fight for him.
Oh, massive.
And I just want that fight again, just for me, just because I just like, look, Pereira, he beat me how many times, and I accepted it. I even told him, Pereira, this is in Sydney when we watched, who did we watch fight in Sydney? The last one in Sydney. I was like, yeah, you chased me. I left you alone. You chased me, and then. Look, if you beat me, we shoot a fair one, that's it. But this one, I just want to make sure I did this right. So I just want to do this one time, just one more time. It's just like, okay, you beat me, cool. If he wants to do a third one, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, regardless, I don't mind. Like, I want to fight. Come on, man. It's easy money. Come on.
There you go, the call out here.
Yeah.
And for you, Volk, let's talk about what's next for you.
Yes.
Is the Yair fight confirmed?
No, it's not confirmed. So it's a tricky situation, right? Tricky situation. So you're seeing a lot of people talking, so I don't mind talking about it because everyone else is sort of talking, including guys like Mosvar. So they've already sort of leaked sort of what's going on. Obviously, straight after the fight, even before the fight, what's the fight I want when I get it back? I want to fight Mosvar, undefeated, a new style. I mean, yeah, like he's undefeated. You know, he's got a 0. You know, what is it, 19-0 or something?
Those are fun to take.
Yeah, exactly. So 19-0. He's beat like 4 or 5 top 10 or ranked people. It just, for me, it's like it makes the most sense. And like, you know what I mean? And I've always been the type of guy that, you know, whoever deserves it gets it. So that was clear to me what it was going to be. And then you heard Mosvar talking, you know, they want him to have another fight. I think Ali was talking about that as well. Because when I heard them talking, like they said, I'm like, what do you want to do? I'm like, oh man, when, you know, what sort of you're looking? They're like, look, if we're going to do Yair, maybe, you know, September. If we're going to do Mosvar, it'll be October. And then I'm like, well, September don't really work for me because that's when my baby's due. So I'm like, and Mosvar, that makes the most sense because he's next and blah, blah, blah. But then I think they want him to have another fight. I think he might be.
Want him to fight someone else.
I think he might be even matched up. You know what I mean? I think he is.
Pitbull, isn't it?
No, that's
Aaron Pico.
Wait, Mosvar versus Aaron Pico.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Wait, is Pico in the UFC now?
Yeah, he got signed.
Yeah, he's going to sign. Yeah,
no
so
way.
like that was meant they were going to do that, and then it wasn't going to happen.
I saw him like that viral knockout he had. Fuck, I haven't seen him in ages, but that's good.
You haven't seen him
Good
fight for
signing.
like, yeah. So yeah, he's in. So they wanted to build him. And they just want to. So it was a tricky one for me. So obviously I pushed for Mosvar, saying that, you know, that's the fight that I want. Be like, oh no, they've already booked him, and I'm like, so it's gonna again. And I'm in a weird situation where Yair, obviously they would have promised him a title shot probably after Pitbull because he's coming in. Yair would have been like, why do I fight some guy that's not even ranked, coming from here? What do I get out of it? We'll give you a title shot, I'm guessing. So then that's sort of the situation. I'm in a position where I like Yair. I don't want to be,
cool,
oh yeah, this is the guy. Nah, I'm not having it. I'm not letting him. I can't just take that away from him. So it's a weird one for me where I'm like, look, I think this is what I want, and I told the UFC, look, I'll do. So Yair still gets a title shot next. I'll do Mosvar straight away, and then I'll do Yair after, so he doesn't have to wait. He can chill for a bit. So then the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And then we're like, no, we've already mashed, and and it's going to be so they're pushing. So nothing's confirmed, but I mean, I think. That's what I don't know if I'm not doing too much because they've already pretty much, Mosvar and Ali leaked it. So,
Ali leaked it.
Ali manages like 40 accounts.
That's why you haven't seen Mosvar. You haven't seen Mosvar. Look, thanks, Alex, for trying to fight me, but this is where we're at. Like,
how do you think that fight plays out? Because Pico's wrestling pedigree is highly revered. He's like a prodigy or something, isn't he?
Okay, yeah.
Really?
He's like
you got the hands though.
He's got hands to his boxing, right? So what's he golden gloves or something? I think he's boxing like legit boxer.
Okay.
So I want to know, look, that's the thing. Everyone always like wrestling. Look, wrestling's great, but we need to know how to translate that. And you've got a guy like Mosvar who's wrestled his whole life with wrestlers, but now he's got a very MMA specific approach with the control and the scrambles and all that, and he can obviously do that for a long time. How is Pico going to handle that? We don't know. I'm sure he has and does, but that's what I mean. I just want to. That'll be interesting to see. There's a lot of people. He's a wrestler. It's like how many wrestlers are in the UFC, but they don't take on. They're like, I'm good enough here. Yeah, I'm good enough here. I don't need to worry about that as much, and they don't do enough of the MMA specifics, cage stuff, the different type of controls.
RDR and Bo Nickel, same thing. That was a good example.
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. Like, because he's great. Like, I still think, and that is, I think Bo Nickel translates MMA pretty good.
Yeah.
But then you've got someone who's just that much better at mixing it all
done
together.
It very well.
You get what I mean? So that just shows you that there is a big difference. You've got Bo Nickel, who's world-class wrestler. And understands how to mix them up, but just still not at that level that he had it. And it's just, you could just see it. And it's just, so it just shows you that it might be the same with that. Yeah, Pico, you've got some great credentials. But that's why another one is a tricky one. Was like, wait, you want to hype up Pico. What if Mosvar takes him out? And then there's another guy that's gone.
That's kind of like what happened
Let
with
me
Pitbull.
fight Mosvar. I fight Yair. Pico can fight someone. And then I'll fight all three of them in the next year, whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
he's back.
Whilst we're on UFC landscape, a lot of things have happened in the last, few weeks with Della defeating Bilal, Ilya vacating, and now they're gonna match them up. Islam vacating, they're gonna match him up with Bilal, and now looks like it's gonna be Charles versus Ilya for the lightweight strap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's happening.
Well,
so that's already happened.
Oh, really? I thought.
That's what we're there for.
I know. I'm there for Kai.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, of course.
But wait, hold up. So Islam has vacated the belt. Yeah. Real.
So that's that same one that Kai's fighting on as well.
So he's the Ilya, what's his name? Tapuria versus Charles for the undisputed belt.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's that same one as on Kai. That's what I mean. Like when I say that, I don't mean we're there for them.
Oh no, I know.
I mean, we're actually there for that event.
Oh man. Oh fuck yeah, easy.
Yeah, so we're.
Oh no, I had no idea. I thought like Islam still held the belt.
Are we allowed to say that we're there for that event? Or no?
Oh no, we're there. We're there. Well, no, I didn't.
We're going to be there for Kai anyway. There you go.
No, but I didn't realize Islam vacated the belt. Or did he vacate or took it off him?
They needed it for them. They told him no more double champs.
Oh really?
No more double champs.
Oh why?
Because they need the belts for.
Yeah, true. And people hold it up as well.
I mean, okay, we'll tread lightly because this will we'll dip our toe into the John Jones thing. But
who were the last ones? We were the last ones, right?
Nah. Well, I tried.
Yeah. I mean, and that's fair enough. We showed that we could be busy enough. You know what I mean? We showed that's what I kept saying. Like people you hold up to. You think we both we not proved that we could keep both divisions busy.
I think we could have, yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean? Like we could easily do that. Like every 4 months, say boom, boom, boom. That's more than what's probably happening now anyway.
Most people don't do that. Even with one,
they're doing it once a year or like once every 8 months. If you're defending once every 8 months in the one division, that's more than enough. So that's what I was saying. If you average it out at one every 4 months, which we were clearly doing, Anyway, we could have done that, but I mean, now they're like, I don't know if we got people that can do that.
Yeah.
So they're not doing
I think
it.
even like
That's what I reckon it is. I'm just going to say
he was
that.
telling me like there's a thing with the UFC now. They need stars. They need like
Yeah, they need the stars. They
Like,
need
'cause-
big fights. I
yeah.
mean, the UFC is a bit of a funny place because like even the fans are sort of doing open outcry with how the state of the sport is. I mean, you're not fighting Mosvar. I mean, the whole John Jones thing. I think I saw something on Instagram today. The heavyweight title has only been defended more than once or twice in a year in like maybe in the last like once out of the last 10 years or something.
what?
Because it's always getting
Pushed around, moved around.
yeah, and held up, and like the whole Stipe John Jones thing really put a backlog.
Do we want to talk about that? Like, what are like?
I mean,
How
for me,
about that? Like it's a. What is your take on this? On the fact that, like, you don't want to force someone to defend straight away, but then it's at a point where he's
Nah,
like,
it's
he's
been
not. He's
longer.
saying like it's like I'm hearing him say now, it's like he doesn't even know if he's fighting anymore. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Tom's a
Oh, is that
champ.
mind
I'll tell you
games?
this. No,
Is that
no,
mind games or
watch
is that
this,
all right?
watch
Hurry
this.
up. Like, yeah,
I
is it
think
negotiations? I don't.
It's Miyamoto Musashi. You know,
What's
Miyamoto Musashi is this samurai, and he would make his opponents wait for hours before a duel. And by the time he gets there, they're fucking pissed off already, and they're like, God, what the fuck? Da, da, da. And when they attack, boom. It's kind of like even Conor did it to Aldo.
Game at that age. See how old?
Game
How
plan.
old?
And
how
John
old
as
is he?
well, he's a strategic guy. Like he tries to get the advantage everywhere.
Yeah.
And there was an interview I saw with Tom Aspinall on the reel. I don't even know where he was. He was behind the desk and he kind of like, look, mate, I'm getting ready. I don't know. And I remember looking at the demeanor like, he looks like his body language is like, fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
So for me,
I'm
I'm
over
like,
it now.
John's plan is working. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with that. I'm like, look, you can't have an interim champion who has been interim champion.
13 months is not fought.
That's what I'm saying. Like the belt has to be unified. The belt has to be unified. So they will fight, but they're just delaying it. So Mayweather Pacquiao shit, just delaying.
Tom posted something on his Instagram today. Heavyweight fight news coming 28th May. Or something, but then he's done that a
Fight
few
news.
times where it's
Who's
like,
this,
you know.
John or Tom?
No, Tom.
Tom, okay.
But this is like the second or third time where he's like, at the end of the day, I'm finding out the
I mean,
fight's
what
on. And
is it November? That's a.
November is the one that they want.
I mean, that's probably what the wait is. So he's probably just stirring them until that, right?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think so. I think it's just the more they wait, the more it goes to John's advantage. Because John just finds a way to win. The last time I doubted him was Ciryl Gane, and I was like, oh, Ciryl will give him a good go. But then, fuck, the way he handled it, I was like, fuck.
But then you look at it as like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. The way if he just approaches smart and grabs a hold of him.
Yeah.
Then you're like I thought like technically striking.
Yeah.
I was like, Cyryl's gonna with the
Yeah,
power
that's
and all
what I
that,
was
it's gonna be a
thinking.
problem.
Once he
But
got him down.
But then he was just like just a very good
Took him
strategy.
down.
He's
And
like,
the way
I
he
won't take
choked
any
him out.
risks till I grab you, take you down, you're done.
Took his back. I can't remember, what did Ciryl do? And he missed, and John just grabbed his back straight away and just took him down, and then against the fence. You didn't even see him. He just fucking squeezed and put the pressure on his neck.
But I mean, if John is able to find a way to beat Tom, that is.
I think he has to take him down because
has to, but I think he's like pretty good there too, like
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. Oh no.
So
good black
yeah.
belt, really
So
good
then
black
I'm
belt.
like, if he does that,
But I
that
haven't
is
seen it. That's the thing. I haven't seen it.
crazy, man. Like for him to do that, I don't think it's a resume that can ever be beaten when you look at an actual resume. Obviously there's going to be people are always going to bring up some things, but I mean when you look at the resume, you know what I mean. It's
crazy resume.
I mean, and then to do that as well, go there and fight.
And a heavyweight. But
at the ages, going heavyweight. Then now a Tom at that age, as you'll imagine your last fight at
the
I don't know. I
pinnacle.
think that's
That's
wow.
legendary. That's legendary. But Tom, again, I don't recall seeing Tom on the ground much, but I know he's very, very well versed on the ground. He's a black belt. He's done it since it was yay high. But
seen
for
him
me,
wrestle a bit. Just explosive.
very explosive. But his hand speed.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing that gets me with Tom.
That's what I'm thinking. A big threat for John.
That's
you know
what-
what I mean.
that's
Like
where
you
the
trying to
threat
do
is.
this stuff, pouring and.
But John has to have. He's just gonna fight that fight here, bro. He's gonna fight that fight here. Boom, boom. Take the legs out. I know he's gonna do that, and then eventually he's gonna get the takedown, or he'll find a way to get the takedown.
I just want to know how, with someone so powerful and explosive as you're saying, like he has to take the knees out of QIB. But
Of
I mean, I
course,
just
he's
think
gonna do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going for him. But I mean, when he does
I'm
bridge...
excited. I've never talked about this fight, so now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, this is actually...
Do you reckon the
fucking
frames
crazy
are like, again, I think that stuff, the knee,
fight.
the leg...
That right there, bro, Jones is going to be here. He's just going to blind them. Just keep it there. And I know the
I just
referee will warn
feel
him.
like a brute like Tom. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just feel like he's coming straight through that.
Yeah.
This stuff's more threatening.
That's the one. But
That's
again,
the one
that's
where
one
when you're
thing.
bouncing around and all
But when
that,
you mix that, with
Yeah.
this, then it's like, okay, something else to worry about.
Yeah.
And then John can pop him as well.
Or just making him find a way around that.
Around
Not
that,
an
yeah.
easy, option.
And even on the fence as well. If he gets into the fence and starts throwing the knees and starts throwing the bows. See, fuck.
This fight needs to happen.
I'm
man,
waiting for it. I'm excited, man.
I hope they're cooking some Mayweather Pacquiao type hype.
See, I never talked about it, but now
everyone is like,
I'm hyped.
chomping and foaming at the mouth.
Oh, yeah, man.
This is what the sport
fight,
needs
bro.
right now.
100%.
Actually, this is what-
What the
100%.
sport needs right now.
Connor's not fighting right now. He's being a promoter. This right here is like the one that I feel would, because they're trying to, is it the last deal with ESPN or some shit? I can't remember.
Yeah.
There's some network shit happening. But again, this fight would definitely elevate the sport to another level again.
Oh, yeah.
I really believe that.
Is that already locked in the thing?
Yeah.
The what?
They're trying to do Netflix, but I think Netflix wanted too much maybe. I don't know. I hear things. I don't
but
really
I'm
hear
just
from the
saying,
internet.
like-
I hear things from people.
I mean, if you're you're trying to negotiate and like find the right, wouldn't you want to be putting on like the best fights you can right now then?
No, they want to save it because when they
Save
signed
it for
the
them.
deal,
Ah, so
'cause
we-
they were keeping Connor in the middle limbo.
Yeah.
But I mean, the bag got to him.
Look, we will give the first fight on the new contract is Jones, Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, while we're on
Fuck, I'm usually overthinking everything. I don't know how I missed that, but yeah.
That's why we fight.
While we're,
Yeah,
Fuck
no, I'm
promoting,
usually like,
yeah.
while we're on super fight chats, because you guys both know a lot about these two people, Della versus Islam. How are we feeling about that?
I think Della is going to get it done. I feel from talking to Tim and also seeing Della, and also I've only sparred Della once, well, like not really hard crazy, but, and I didn't try and take him down at all, but I've seen him at your gym sparring, and his scrambles are crazy.
Yeah, he's got
Even
good
watching him
scrambles.
with Bilal as well, and Gilbert Burns, his scrambles are crazy, and I feel Islam would feel like he bit off more than he could chew once he gets in there with him, because when he puts some things on him, he's like, oh shit, I'm not standing with this guy, I have to take him down. And then he tries, gets him down, and he gets back up, or he couldn't get him down, because he's a big dude. People don't realize how big Della is as well. He's solid. So I really
dense,
think,
man, just dense.
dense, yeah. Like when I felt, like I said, we're sparring, and then it's just a weight behind it, and the way he throws it, the body banging, man, fucking good. But I know, fuck.
What I love about Jack Della and what he did him with Bilal is he will, you get people that are worried about the takedown. So like, and then they don't fight their fight on the feet. I'm gonna fight my fight and worry about the takedown when it's there.
Exactly.
And that's perfect. You need to be like
Yeah.
that. For me, like with Islam, was like, I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah, I'll be worried about it, but at the same time, find the shots to go in, boom, boom, boom. But I'll worry about the takedown when they're
Later
there. But I'm
on,
still
once you
committed to
realize
things.
you can handle it, then you were just like, fuck this shit, I can handle it.
And the confidence Jack Della is going to have now from getting through that, even though he's going to be confident. And then there's another one when you're successful with guys that are very dominant there. When you have the success there, then all of a sudden you're like, okay, now you end up even that much better at takedown. And then he's going to do a lot. We're actually going to get a bit of training in and that as well. Like obviously he's going to do
over there.
Hey?
You going over there?
He'll probably come over here, or maybe we'll get we'll see. I might even go over there, whatever they want. I'm happy to do whatever.
I'm just so happy, man. I'm so proud of him, because then it's like, Anzac United, whenever one of us does it, it just raises the whole level, the whole game. And I feel like, I don't know, this part of the world needs to understand what we're doing. Like what you've just done, what he's just done. He's the third Australian to get a UFC title. How many Australians are in the fucking UFC?
Exactly right, man. That's
what
what
I
I mean. Like, well, pound for pound, when you talk about countries how small, like Australia, and New Zealand is, mate, it's insane.
Understand. But yeah, this fight, fucking Ben Vickers said he's going to knock him out, and I believe him. I honestly believe him, because I just think he's not going to be able to hand with him on the scrambles, or when he gets back up. He's going to, like, Della is just so stoic. And he just, like you said, focuses on his own game. And when he does that, I really think he's going to get him. And I can't wait till that happens. And wherever it is, I'm gonna be there.
What are your thoughts on Gene Silva? Is that Jean?
Yeah, Jean Silva,
Was that actually
yeah.
a serious option, or when he was calling you out, was that?
Oh, look, he went again, man. Like, he's definitely something. That's a fun, interesting. Yeah. So these are the guys that you're looking forward to. Pico, Jean Silva. It's just, do you get it? Like, it doesn't make sense.
What are your thoughts on him as a fighter? And
As a fighter, yeah, great
and
fighter.
his whole everything, the character, the persona, the.
Yeah, man, like exciting. I mean, when you're going out there finishing fights and they're made like Ruffy and like some mate watching them, it's incredible to watch. I love it.
I like watching Rufy.
Oh, Rufy, I say Ruffy, sorry.
Ooh,
yeah, Rufy's fucking pretty to watch, man.
Yeah.
Same as Jean Silva, but again, a lot of hype. He's definitely going to be there soon. So I know he goes, I'd love to fight you. He actually hit me up. I'm like, look, we'll see what we can do. But like,
He hit you up?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say, but yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
But he's just like, oh, look, because he's very respectful. We ended up
Yeah.
meeting. Oh, very respectful, super nice dude, and just like because he didn't want to come off disrespectful calling me out. That's what he was. I don't want to come here, but it'll be honoured to
still
fight
hype
you.
the fight
So it's
up.
more like that. I'm like, oh yeah, man, like. Again, if the UFC put it in, I don't say no. The UFC, no, I don't say no to anyone. Like, I'm just whatever. So, but I mean, I hope it just makes sense. And again, he's a nice dude, but same as Yair. What makes more sense is the Mosvar.
Yeah.
But very exciting. You know what I mean? Like that's something that if he goes and gets another top 5 big win,
Yeah.
that's it. He's definitely there. Got Lerone Murphy, another guy's on a streak. Who's his English dude is on I think he's undefeated too. He might be undefeated, or he's on a mad tear as well. So there's a lot of guys. Pico coming through. Obviously, people would have been excited. I think they wanted to push him, but that just, it's just funny. I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's funny when people always act like they've been like running from you. Like the way like when I sit there and I'll be like, always
they
never
act like
cared.
you've been running.
Yeah, it's like I've never cared, but it's always been there. It's like, oh yeah, like these there, they wouldn't want this, and I'm like, whatever. And then like they go there and they fight, and then that happens, and you're just like, now you understand why I don't fucking care, right? You know what I mean? Like I wasn't being a dick or like or just show me something.
Yep.
And then I'll take you serious. Like, why bother talking to you when I know it's not going to happen?
Facts.
I mean, like, all right, now your name will come up. Before that one, he was fighting. I'm like, all right, now, all right, he's like, oh no, $1 million fighter. I'm like, you don't need the bullshit anymore. Now you're in a position where if you win, you're going to fight for it. You don't need to be talking million and all this sort of stuff. Like, and like, are you sure you want to do that anyway? Like, and I go, you got a tough guy in front of you. Then that happens. I go, yeah, you're lucky that the million thing didn't happen, right? So like, let's just chill. I'm not trying to have a shot. It's just like, when you think people are, trying to dodge you and all that, they've probably just got bigger things on their plate. Like I said, what I mean?
Talk to him.
Talk to
Yeah,
him.
you know what I mean? Like,
Talk to him.
The king is back.
I mean, it's just because he's been there a
City.
while. And I've liked the idea of him coming over, but I'm never taking it serious until you're there.
Yeah.
And like now you are there. I was like, all right, now we're in a position. Then you talk, okay, cool, yeah, I see, yeah.
Show me some.
But I mean, like, why are we talking? And then he comes in and says, oh, you still want to do this million? I was like, I didn't take it serious then. I'm not taking it serious till you win.
Thing?
Oh, because he was sitting there going, when we fight, we'll put $1 million on.
Who's this?
That's what people were saying. Like, we'll put $1 million, winner takes all. Like, we both put $1 million
really?
up. That's what he was saying.
Oh.
Like, he was saying that when he was...
Over my head.
Yeah, he was saying that when he was in over there, Bellator.
Bellator, true.
I'm like,
Over there.
why are we bothering with this, man? I'm like, all right, I'll just keep defending,
Shadowlands.
whatever. Like,
Bellator's done now, yeah?
Yeah. So then he come and then, all right, now, okay. And then he bang it up. I'm like, yeah.
Sure.
But now I'm just like, you don't need to talk that crap. You win, you get that fight. Stuff the bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Just win the fight. And then it's clear. You fight me. You don't need other stuff, anything else. But you lost, all right, now I won't waste my time again. Like until you're back there. Again, I sound like I'm having shots at him. Yeah. Maybe I am.
Let him, hey, talk your shit.
Maybe. You know what I mean? Like,
Two time.
that's why he might bounce back and we meet further down the track, but we'll see. But that's why, I'm going to take it serious when you're almost there.
You sure? Almost.
Oh, god damn.
like
Look, spicy Volk. Mr. Spicy Sandwiches. What else you have
Comes with
going
the
Philly cheese.
Philly cheese, you know?
What else do you have going on? I mean, they gave you the key to the city, the other week. I mean, what else is in the pipeline? Plug some stuff.
No, but yeah, just keep up, because I've been chilling a little bit. Haven't done too much. So that was the first sort of thing that I did. First like sort of outing, you could say. So yeah, we'll start doing more again. More, wanted to be home chill, So now I can be like, all right, I'll make sure I'm training, picking up the trainer slowly, but at the same time might do content. Like, you know, we might got a trip coming up soon. Might do some fishing trips here and there, like starting to do a couple of things like that. I'm going to start, just enjoy that sort of stuff while I'm training. But I'll make sure I'm keeping fit at the same time.
All right.
All right, yeah, there
Sign
you go.
us out, lads.
Sign us out. Fuck, that was easy. How long was that?
Hour 20.
Look at
Oh,
that.
shit,
Time
there you go.
flies,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Brother, just want to say, I'm fucking proud of you.
Cheers, man.
Leading the fucking way. Thank you so much. Keep
Thank you.
inspiring.
Hey, you didn't leave me hanging that time, eh? You didn't leave me hanging that time. We got 2 today. We got 2.
Two times.
What, 2? I did it twice.
Yeah. Oh, you missed the other one. He got it on video. It's cool. It looks cool though. It looks cool. Don't worry.
Where was the second one?
You were doing the thing on the bag. Hey, you hit it. Okay, like show them the reaction.
On the bag as well?
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Come on, here.
I was like, yeah.
Oh, no!
I was like, look at the reaction. Yeah, 5 times.
I still didn't know what's going on.
Hey,
Look, I'm still in my own world.
Don't worry, it looks cool. It looks cool. Hey guys, what's up? Izzy here. Like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video.